Hello everyone, I'm Brandon with Lenovo and I'm here today with the M93P small form factor desktop. Today we are going to be replacing the front audio and USB assembly. This process will take about 15 minutes and it should be easy enough for anyone to do. The only tool required will be a Phillips screwdriver, but a non-metallic pry tool might come in handy. Before we continue, we need to make sure that we're protected against electrostatic discharge or ESD. Make sure to shut down your computer and disconnect all cables and accessories from the system. For more information, watch our Understanding Electrostatic Discharge video by clicking the link in the description. And now that we're ready, let's get started. To remove the computer cover, we must remove 2 thumb screws in the back of the machine. The first thumb screw and the second thumb screw. Then we're going to press down on the release button and slide the cover towards the rear of the chassis and remove it. Now we're going to pull outward on the clips to release the bezel. Now we're going to swing the front bezel open like a door and remove it. So now we need to open the drive bay assembly. To do so, you just press inward on the latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly upwards until the latch springs into place. To remove the front audio and USB connector, we must first disconnect this cable located on the system board. To do that, you just press inward on the clip and pull it from the socket. Now we're going to need to disconnect this audio cable from the system board. Now we're going to remove the cables from the cable guide. To do this, you just pull back on the clip and lift it up and pull the cables out from the guide. Now we're going to remove a single retaining screw. Then we need to pull the front of the audio USB assembly and the cables out from the chassis. And here we have our replacement front audio and USB assembly. To replace the front audio and USB assembly, we first need to feed the cables through the hole in the chassis. I'm going to reach around to the back side and make sure that I pull all these cables through and they don't get snagged on anything. Then we need to replace a single retaining screw. Now we're going to replace the front audio and USB connector cables into the cable guide. We also want to replace any other cables that came out of the guide. Just route them through the guide one at a time. And then press down on the clip until it snaps into place. So now we're going to connect the audio cable to the system board. We want to make sure that the pin set on the audio cable matches up to the pin set on the system board. There will be one pin missing and you want to make sure that pin is aligned with the missing pin on the system board. Now we're going to connect the front audio and USB connector to the system board. To close the drive bay assembly, we need to press inward on this latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly downward until it latches into place. When replacing the front bezel, there are 3 hinge clips that we want to align with the 3 holes on the inside of the chassis. We're going to line those up and then close the front bezel like a door. We're going to press inward on the clips to secure the front bezel. When replacing the computer cover, we want to assure that we're lining up the tabs on the cover with the slots in the chassis. Just kind of place the cover down onto the chassis and slide it forward. Finally, we replace 2 thumb screws in the rear of the machine. The first thumb screw and the second thumb screw. time.